Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bruins will put total weather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Nebraska's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will take the field for the first time. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. All down, but they'll move the sticks up the first down. Leaves it with the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Blunt. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Huskers are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Off play action on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. So the score remains 3-0.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll leave it with him. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Street. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Caught in the backfield, it's Street. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bruins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Thanks to grab. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Street. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Let's see what they do on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bruin! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Good timing on the quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Looking for the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Street. Breaks into the open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Bruin! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
UCLA 31, Nebraska 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Street. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Fung. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
At the 46-yard line. That's a
motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here's a heat. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
The Huskers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Nebraska.
He's got the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes the handoff. It's Cantrell. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter... There he goes! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And his first throw here is incomplete. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
He'll let it go to the left. He's got it on the outside. Open spaces. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskers!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Pulled and fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Street. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cornhuskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Near the 16-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. he'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Street. Open space at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,